All right, Taurus, it's a Lulu, and guess who's back? The big girls. Okay. All right, and they are full of energy. I will say that. All right. Since these past 2 weeks, we've been having some issues with getting y'all stuff at a better timing on the day that's promised. I'm doing a day early, but I still don't know how that's going to work out. But we're gonna work on trying to get these out before 5 p.m. Central. Okay, from here on out. All right. So some of these may come out in reverse. So let's see what's going on, Taurus. What you got for Taurus? Le Bull and Company. Cards fell in my lap. Card fell in my lap is anxiety in the reverse. You ain't stressing about nothing. You ain't worried about nothing. You done cried your last cry. And this is how your spread comes out. So we're gonna leave this anxiety in the reverse over here. You're not stressing, worrying about nothing, walking away. All right. The heart chakra, the thinking woman, Archangel Raphael, the thinking woman. Angel of balance is coming under walk away. The fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra, coming under the heart chakra, which is Archangel Gabriel. Door to personal value. There's door to personal healing and happiness. Calm down. It wasn't what we thought. It was a false alarm. Okay. Adjacent possibilities under Angel of Balance. First chakra is under the fifth chakra. This is a very much so aligned reading. Okay. Goddess of the moon is under door to happiness and healing. And the thinking woman. This makes so much sense. So let's look at this first line first and foremost. Close the door, shut the door, walked away, walked out. It's like the Eight of Cups. It's like you really, let the maybe you kick somebody out or you just, got rid of a situation that was just no longer up to par. It's a number 27, which would make it a 2 moving into a 7, creating a 9, right? So something had to end, it had to go. It may be in a relationship with that number 2, but it was like there was no balance with the angel of balance here, which could be the justice card, but overall, this has a lot to do with the grounded truth, being civil, paying attention to your goals. It's like you got back focused about something. Again, no worry, no stress, no crying, no heartbreak, no going through it. You know what I'm saying? Been through it, already been through it, not gonna do it again. So it's like you let that hurt go and let that what? Okay. So then you walk down here. Once you get things in alignment, once you walk away from a situation that's really draining, really conflicting, confusing, or whatever it is, you walk away from that situation and you move more into your truth. Some of you are really connecting to um, your bloodline at this time. Certain parts of your bloodline you are connecting to very strongly. I really do feel like there's a lot of ancient knowledge that is coming through you. There's a lot of blues and greens. Okay, so this is heart chakra and throat chakra, which is that balance as well. Because what it is that you communicate needs to come from your heart, your true and authentic self, especially when you are realigning your goals and realigning your chakras, realigning yourself, centering yourself, focusing and just really being in a space where you know what, I'm only doing things that are of the greater good for what it is I came here to do and how I came here to do it. This has a lot to do with straightening up. You just straightening up. Maybe some of you prayed about being on the straight and narrow or something, or you just made some type of commitment to doing things a certain type of way and you don't want to play about it. The adjacent possibilities has to do with, there may be something downstairs, right? There may be something in your root chakra, in the cellar of your being. Okay, there may be something in the cellar of your being that has a lot to do with what is going to be revealed to you before you make a decision, because there's a number of options available to you. A 2 moving into a 4 creates a 6. So 20, the number 24 is, it moves into a 6. Whatever the decision is, you have to wait till the perfect timing. Things are really, you're feeling aligned, right? You're not overthinking things with the thinking woman up here. You're not overthinking things. You may even decide to put the decision off if it's not something that you have to hurry up and intentionally, I have to make a decision right now. Woo, woo, woo. If you don't have to make the decision right now, you can't put it out to the next moon cycle or a particular moon cycle. All right, but this is really going to be some happiness that you bring in, but the happiness has more to do with the actions that you've taken. The happiness has to do more with the goals that you have set. The happiness has to do with the way that your higher self is strategically helping you to align and not showing you everything. I'm telling y'all, these cards not for real. I'm not lying. These reads today, I'm just trying to figure it out. Maybe y'all can tell me, because Taurus is very observant. Maybe y'all can tell me. Because I'm telling you, I really believe it's these cards. Maybe I'm tripped out. I could be tripped out. I don't think so. All right. So then you got the heart chakra, throat chakra, and the root chakra. Okay. So I'm gonna read it going up. So when it comes to how you are laying the foundation of your new plans and also going back into the base of your design, which is genetically that genetic or that DNA information that is in your bloodline that I said comes from many centuries, eons ago that you are tapping into. Because you gotta understand real quick, right? We have our genetics where, if we can go back these many generations and figure stuff out, then you have people who, even though they connect to that, they are still not of that completely. Bam. All right. So there's something here that you need to speak, you need to say when it comes to your foundation, when it comes to the structure of your living, the structure of what it is that you do, your job, your home, even just the day-to-day things that you do that have a lot to do with your focused intent on the bigger goal, the bigger dream. Then you have the heart chakra where it may even be that someone you may be overthinking or putting a lot of thought into how to express yourself when it comes to bringing balance to a situation, or what it is that, maybe you need help or needs to consult with someone in an area that you are having an issue with, right? It could be your finances, it could be anything, whatever it is. This has to do with, you really moving into a space where you are trusting this person, because this could be a lawyer, this could be a doctor, this could be you. But overall, it could be it's a huge possibility that this is not you, that you are communicating with when it comes to your options, your something being available, maybe a house, an apartment, something being available. Now, when you go deep down into, so remember, you go into the cellar within the self, right? And then after that, you see it for what it is with the base chakra, which makes sense to me, right? You go into the cellar of the self, which is the deep parts of the root chakra, and dig some stuff out before making a decision. All right. Waiting until the right time to get this information. There may even be that there's a lot of magical shit happening and you become so magical, it's ridiculous. Now, hear me out, Taurus, because a lot of the women here in this house and the men will tell you, right, that there are a number of shifts that happen. We're going to call them shifts. There are a number of shifts that happen and a number of things that people go in and out of, and some people stay in. I see change coming in when it comes to how you handle your duality. 52, a 5 is change, a 2 is duality, facing the truth in a dual situation. Having a dual, a challenge under the moonlight could be possible as well. But doves are flying before that. So I feel as though your ancestors are going to be very, very strong and powerful here. But what I was going to say as well is some of you may not be recognizable after the next moon phase. Chill the fuck out. Just come back and let me know, and I'm going to know what you're talking about. But you can't tell everybody. Because this is the equivalent of, how sometimes people may have such a dramatic change that people are like, okay, you did something. And it's like, no, they just said yes to their process and things began to change. They were holding on to weight wise or physically wise. Maybe they have acne, whatever it is, right? Emotional eating, whatever it could possibly be that attunes to what it is that they dug out of the root of them. They uprooted and replanted something new. And what happened is it's revealed on a whole other level, on a whole other scale. You see. I really like it, child. Y'all got me talking, child. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you. This may even be the way that you collaborate with the universe, collaborate with your family, friends, and kin. The way that you really see the truth in situations. The goddess of the moon is someone who is very much so intuitive, can see, um, can see a lie before it's said. Okay. Lots of water, getting in some water, under some water, listening to waterfalls. This is a water frequency, but I'm going to change it after y'all read because I need to hear some drip drops. Okay, okay. All right, let's go up here to this. What is this throat chakra for Taurus? Because I am just really talking, ain't it? She just really back there ballerina in, ain't she? All right. So with this fifth chakra, you do have some people or some type of situation that you're going to have to approach with caution. This may be that, you have to give some. I told you you're going to be able to see a lot before they tell you, look at your horse. That's your spirit guide, possibly, or just a part of you that really relates in that way. All right. That animalistic part of you that really can see, pick up a lot of heat and energy out of people. I really do feel, and you know how to match it, but you don't have to. Okay, so the way that you approach a situation, you may even be in a space where you have to clear out that throat chakra, do your heart chakra meditations, also do a lot of forgiveness, affirmations, do a lot of forgiveness work. Okay, the work that goes with forgiveness, the work that goes with working on your communication skills, the work that goes with replanting something and being very patient with the process in which you have to water it. You have to plow the field, till the garden, whatever it is to get this shit popping and dropping. Okay, because you're starting something new. You're planting a new seed. All right. This is a new altar. All right. The Queen of Cups is with this thinking woman, right? Using your mind over your emotions or having to take a certain situation about some children to, like I said, a mediator. Maybe you need to go talk to the people at the school up there. All right. Let's see what's going on. There is something about grounding here, putting your feet near the ground, bare feet. Putting your feet near the ground. All right, let me see, honey. What is this thinking woman, child? Lots of information, lots of books, the sun card. This may even be a Leo that you are dealing with. But I feel like whatever this truth is, that this woman that it has a lot to think about, a lot to do. This may be someone that's coming in to intervene in a situation. Someone, helping you out in a situation that you didn't know that you needed this help. It may be a boy child, but overall, clarity is coming through. What is this clarity? What desires your attention? What is it that you have turned your back on that you may have to turn around in order to face it? All right, maybe dealing with a Capricorn, because I believe they got both of those cards. But with the Six of Pentacles, you have a lot of different feelings and a lot of different things on you, right? You may have a lot of tattoos, but you have a lot of different things on you that have to do with this has to do with Venus, Mars, Chiron, Saturn. I forget what this other one is right here, but I know that that's Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, probably. But I don't know. Don't get me the line. But I know that this is Saturn in Western. All right. But I do feel as though there is something that is going to be revealed to this person is going to help you understand something, see things from a different perspective, bring truth and clarity to a situation, possibly about your mama or your mothering skills. This has to do with a mother or a female energy that has a lot of wisdom, a lot of information, a lot of nurturing energy, but it doesn't necessarily mean that always that this was that, and the other. But somebody is giving you some insight. This may be a seer, someone who sees, um, someone well versed in a lot of different types of information as well. What is this daughter healing and personal happiness child that Taurus got going on? Taurus, okay, your relationship with yourself as well as others, your relationship with nature. All right. Your job, there may even be a raise coming out of nowhere. You have to go to Seven of Pentacles and what the Eight of Cups, right? Right before you decide to walk away, you realize what is worth it and what is not, right? You reap what you sow, and you are sowing a lot that because you have reaped a lot. No, you are reaping a lot because you have sown a lot of good fruit in the past. Okay, okay, okay. Lotus flower, pose. May see a lot of rainbows, and when ain't no sense in having no rainbow nowhere, just all of a sudden you see rainbows or the colors that you see in the resemblance in those rainbows have a lot to do with the chakras that you need to work on in that space. That's the message that may be giving you in that space. Let me come. Damn, I'm telling you, I ain't felt this right here in a minute. It's been about a minute. All right. What is this goddess of the moon for Taurus? Chill. The Two of Cups. Something revealed to you at night about a relationship or a person. All right. What the fuck? Let me look at it before I go chill. All right, something being revealed to you at night. All right, this may even be a conversation, or maybe y'all are dreaming some of the same dreams, and you are realizing how connected you are to a certain person in particular. Then you have the Knight of Wands here, ready to take some type of action. But I feel as though it may be that you are, going for some type of leadership or you're being exalted in some type of way. Because if you look over here, what's burning on that fire, the fire itself is turning into, that's either, I believe that's a phoenix. All right, so you are having some type of revelation, some huge dreams, some huge inspiration. I'm gonna tell you like this real quick, real quick. Whatever this connection is that you have here, this may be with your higher self, and you are really so you are becoming so advanced that you are intertwining with that self, right? Because that Two of Cups can be that. Hold on, Taurus, you want to hear about your boo thing, but I'm trying to tell you about you. You are fired up, inspired, taking action, and what's happening behind you is that this person or this energy is coming in, lighting this fire, igniting this fire. You are protected, igniting this fire. You don't see this coming. This the high priestess in reverse. You don't even see this coming. You got your back turned in the king of the knight of wands. This the page. Wait a minute. Which one is the page? Okay, so this is the page. Yeah, you're an apprentice. You don't understand everything that's going on. The Knight of Wands is coming to light the fire of, give that divine inspiration, give that energy. This may be a Kundalini arising. I don't talk about that a lot on this channel because I understand that it's not necessarily just about that. But let me shut up because I don't want to be, okay, whatever. But there's something huge happening on the next new moon or a certain moon phase that you are connected to. I would be excited if I were you, but I would also stay ready to keep from what? Getting ready.